There are 3 chapters in the lesson, which is the conspectus of nails, and its shapes and how to polish, and how to use steel pushers and cuticle nippers. I'll be going through the chapters with you guys. First, a little about me. My name is Tishan. I am the founder and CEO of Yifan, Taiwan. I was also the judge in the 2018 Beauty Salon World Cup. First, I would like to talk about the tools. There are many tools you can get in the market nowadays. You can make the purchase according to your personal needs. You can also take a look at the photo here and have an idea of what you should get. There's UV lamps, LED lamps, nail files and beach sticks. The push sticks can be ceramic or metal. You can choose the one that matches your level. The second part is also to know your tools. More about the glue, cotton balls, and removers. The expendables. What you will need also depends on your current level. Now please take a look at your fingers while I show you the nail structure. As you can see the picture on the left corner there's root of your finger. Fingernails are just like our skin. There's keratix. When the nails start the keratinization, the keratin will be pushed to the top surface of your skin and start peeling up from the roots of your fingernails. On the bottom, there is nail matrix. Nail matrix is the cell that helps. On the bottom, there is nail matrix. Nail matrix is the cell that helps regenerating. So it is very important. On the stop, you can see dry skins. Before the manicure, to push off the dry skin is crucial. Dry skin will be closely attached to the surface to prevent the water and germs get into the root and nail matrix. Coming up next is the nail bed. Nail bed is the pinkish part that supports the final nail. You can take a look at your nails. On the right picture, which is similar to the one on the left, you can see luluna. Luluna is the keratinized part in our nails. It is softer, contains a lot of water. That's why it looks kind of white. On the very top, you can see fingernails. It is formed of keratinizations, so it is harder than any body hair. There are 3 layers. The bearing point is the side part. If your bearing point is thinner, then it is more likely that your nails would crack or snap easily. Now take a look at the shape of the nails. We can see that the shapes are olivary, jujube, square, fan-shaped, trapezoid, arc-shaped. The lower shapes we don't see often. You can do the above shapes according to your personal preference. However, the safest shape is a square shape. Let's talk about the composition of nails. Nails started by nail roots, and the actual nail contains protein, keratin, vitamin, minerals, and sulfur. So if you burn your nails, you will smell something like rotten eggs, and that's sulfur. Long story short, as long as you keep a high protein diet, you will have healthy nails. There are 4 types of nails: the regular, the fragile, and the damaged. You can see which one shows your nails. The regular type has smooth, springy, pinkish nails. The dry type will have thinner cuticles, which breaks or cracks all the time. The fragile type has hard, thick nails and will look curvy. It feels hard and is easy to break. The damaged one looks soft and breakable, not lustrous at all. If your nails are the unhealthy types, don't worry. You can take more protein to improve the situation. Now let's talk about why our nails are damaged. There are more we can do other than taking on proteins. These are the things that would make your nails unhealthy. Lack of sleep will reduce your metabolism, or aging, or work injury. The next reason is incorrectly shaping. Like we mentioned earlier, the safest shape is the square. The 5th one is outside pressure, like if the door snaps your fingers when closing. The 6th one is nutritional imbalance. You need to take on good proteins. The 7th one is long-term medicine taking. Next one is hormone imbalance. The 9th reason is use bad removers. So please make sure to take the quality first, not the price. The 10th is genetically this way. So these are the 10 things that will damage your nails. The nails can show your health conditions by checking its color, shape, thickness, and the weird dots on it. Also, how tightly your nails is attaches to the nail bed. We will know if there's any nutrients in lack and what to do to improve it. Now let's talk about how to keep your nails healthy. First is getting enough sleep. Do not stay up too late. Have healthy daily routines. The next is to get the correct treatment. Don't overclip the nails. Keep a balanced diet. And don't overstress. Stay hydrated and make sure to have the proper removals. The last one is have the nail maintenance regularly. Now let's see. What nutrients should we be taking to keep our nails in good conditions? First, biotin. Biotin helps the metabolism with fat and protein. It is also an essential part when it comes to vitamin absorption. Biotin can be taken in fruits, nuts, beer yeast, livers, peanut butter, broccoli, egg yolk, and grains. The second one is silicone. We often see this element in hair shampoos. It helps the skin absorbing calcium better to make the connective tissue stronger in our bodies. You can find silicone in green peppers or brown rice. The third one is olive oil. Here's a tip. If you have olive oil in your house, you can warm up the oil to around 32 Celsius degree and soak your fingers in for 15 minutes. Then take the fingers out and gently rub the oil to moisturize your nails. Make sure the oil isn't too hot so it doesn't burn your fingers. The fourth one, beer yeast. It contains all basic nutrients, such as vitamin B, amino acid, and minerals. It also contains about 50% of proteins, which are all essential when it comes to healthy nails. The fifth ingredient is multivitamins, minerals, and vitamin B. The sixth is multiminerals. Here are the reference pictures for these 6 major nutrients. The biotin can be found in tomatoes, bananas, peanut butter, livers, carrots, and eggs. As for the silicone, we know that it is often put in shampoos to increase elasticity. The sources of silicone in foods include olives, asparagus, sesame, bamboo shoots, green peppers, milk, and lean meat. You can get vitamin B from eating sweet peas and chili peppers. Don't eat too much chili peppers though. Corn and grapes are also full of vitamin B. Multiminerals mostly come from seafood, such as fresh oysters, shellfish, eggs, and strawberries. The iron is in spinach, livers, and cashews. Oysters also contain a lot of zinc. It is recommended as well. Next is the calcium, which can be found in sea cucumbers, fungus, milk, shrimps, shells, seaweed. Please follow your own physical conditions when eating seafood and not to consume too much just to maintain healthy nails. If you are in a bad physical condition, you must follow the doctor's instructions. The next one is vitamin C, which can be found in citrus, lemons, strawberries, lettuce, chili peppers. Last, vitamin B12. Sources are seafood and dried seaweed. Let's learn about all kinds of nail illness. A total of 6. The first one is hangnails. It often occurs on nails. They are particularly likely to occur when the weather is cold and dry. How to deal with them? It is best to smooth them first. Remember not to trim with scissors or bite off the thorns, so it doesn't create scars around the nails and cause infections. After smoothing the hangnail, apply moisturizing lotion on it. Vitamin E, jojoba oil, and olive oil are recommended to use. Next, we must develop a habit of exfoliating the hand skins and nails. What is jojoba oil? It is a plant in the desert. Jojoba oil is not a real oil. It is a vegetable liquid wax, rich in protein, minerals, suits all kinds of skin. The second is onychia. It is usually caused by bacterial infection. The symptoms include redness and swelling, and sometimes cause pustule. Pustules will appear around the nail bed, and most patients will feel pain from it. If the patient has weak immune system, it is likely that he or she gets it easily. The illness occurs more common on patients need to soak their hands in water for a long time in their daily lives, such as cooks, dishwashers, or beauty salon workers. The cause of the illness are divided into 3 categories. The first category is the cause of irritation, which often requires exposure to irritating liquids, such as soaps or dishwashing soaps. The second category is bacterial or fungal infections, such as Candida albicans. The third category is the patient's own skin inflammation problems, such as eczema or bacterial infections which cause the infections. How to deal with it? First of all, the patient should avoid touching water, soap, cleansing liquid. If you have to touch water, please wear gloves. There are often gaps in the nails, and the detergents are easy to stick in the gaps, which can cause long-term skin irritation. Therefore, if the patient needs to constantly touch the soaps, it is best to use a non-fragrant soap and must be rinsed after use, especially the finger joints. And you must completely dry your hands with towels. Then apply the moisturizing lotion for the hands. The third part is white spots. White spots on the nails are actually not caused by illness. They simply may be injured at the bottom of your nail, such as bumping into the nails when opening drawers. It also often occurs in hyperactive children. How to avoid it? When using scissors, try not to keep the holding part away from your nails. Place the scissors on the first finger knuckles is better. Avoid smashing your fingers when opening the drawers. Otherwise, it will cause frequent white spots. You can also take in more foods that contain zinc and eat more vegetables, grains, pumpkin seeds. So pretty much the foods that have zinc that we mentioned earlier. The next is paronychia. Paronychia is the inflammation of the skin near the nails. Mostly are caused by bacterial infections, and most of the bacteria likes to accumulate in wet and cracked skin. People who need to soak their hands in water for a long time are more likely to develop paronychia, and the onset can be sudden or slow. The condition of paronychia is that the skin will become red and swollen and feel painful. Sometimes the epidermis may even swell to the bottom of the nails, and cause pores under the skin. Some people often have painful abscesses. Most importantly, to prevent paranoia is keeping your hands and feet dry and clean. When your hands are in contact with water, remember to wear gloves. Do not over-trim the skin on the side of the nails to cause irritation. The side skin has a protective effect and helps the nails not to be infected. Please go to a dermatologist as soon as possible if you're encountering the situation above. The doctor will relieve the pressure on your nails. So be sure to go to the dermatologist instead of trimming yourself. Otherwise, it will easily get infected again. The next is ingrown toenails. This kind of illness often occurs on the nails, and the most common cause is the wrong trimming method or the external force of the environment, such as wearing shoes that are too tight. How to tell? Usually, the nails will grow into the surrounding skin, causing inflammation and pain, or wearing shoes that are too tight and narrow cause the nails to be pushed in. Other causes are fungal infection, abnormal foot structure, abnormal pressure and weight on foot during exercise. The best way is to use nail clippers to trim the nails. After trimming the nails in a straight line, the nails should be aligned with the fingertips. Remember not to trim the nails in a curved way or trim the nails too short. You can also use warm water to soak your feet, which can eliminate swelling pain. It is also helpful to put your feet up for a bit. When you soak your feet, it can also soften the cuticles. You can clean your nails afterward. And of course, you can also ask a professional manicurist to help removing it. Then there is ringworms on the L, which is also called athlete's foot. The nails will turn gray, yellow, and get thicker. See the picture on the right. Ringworm's condition includes the nails become gray and yellow due to the fungus. The most common cause is athlete's foot. Once the ringworms is on the nails, it takes a long time to heal. So how to deal with it? The thick keratin on the ringworm nails will affect the absorption of the medicine. So the best way is to apply the medicine on the fingertips and gently tap the medicine into your skin. Apply every morning and evening to improve the situation. Or you can ask a professional manicurist for assistance. They have professional treatments for ringworms. But you must first confirm the source of the treatment before using it. Then there are white lines in the nail, which is actually not real illness. The cause is that the nail roots are inhibited from developing, and the nail roots are stimulated by excessive compression. The difference on the pressure will cause different depth of the stripes. Or when the toenails are too long, wearing shoes can easily cause this situation. The way to avoid it is to wear shoes that fit your feet. Finally, there are vertical lines, which will grow deeper and deeper as we age. Generally, this situation will begin to occur after we turn 40. Okay, that was a brief introduction of the nails. I'll be showing you the manicure tutorial. My name is Su Jing Wen. I obtained the second level manicurist certificate in 2009. Today, the hand spa can be divided into the use of steel push and dry skin scissors. Then the hand maintenance can be divided into two parts. One is basic maintenance, and the second is deep maintenance. For the basic one, the first is clean your hands with 75-degree alcohol or alcohol swabs. The second is to clean the client's hands. If you have nail done on your hands already, you need to remove the nails. If the customer shows up with bare nails, we will first apply the softener to soften the cuticles, to exfoliate and remove the dry skin. Then help the customer to grind the nails. After that, use the steel pusher to push away the old cuticles. And finally, use the cuticle nippers to trim the aging dry skin on the edges. I will use a grinding machine or a V-shaped steel pusher to gently push on both sides of the edge to remove the old dry skins. Then the nail file, and remove the dust with alcohol or wet paper towels. Finally, we will polish the nails to make them look smooth and shiny. And then apply cuticle oil to moisturize the nails and the edges. What we have above is the basic maintenance process. Let me show you the difference between before and after the spa. The steps above are: first, clean the fingers. Apply softener. Scrub off old skins. Use steel pusher to push off dry skin. Use cuticle nippers to cut off the hard skin on the nail. Then use the nail drill to get rid of the hard skin on both sides. Next, polish the nail to make the nail smooth and bright. Finally, the cuticle oil is applied. Next, we will implement the hand spa part. First, clean your hands with 75-degree alcohol or alcohol cotton pads. Then clean the client's hands. The tools we use must also be sanitized. You can use alcohol cotton pads or alcohol. Next, we have to apply the cuticle softener first, because the softener takes time to be absorbed. We can take a rest. We follow the customer's nail shape to drill, and of course, we can also ask the customer which shape do they prefer. Use a nail file to change the shape. When filing, file lightly from top to bottom. Don't go back and forth, because it will cause uneven edges. Gently file it to the shape you need. The right side also goes from top to bottom. File gently and slowly. If one side is over-filed, it will be hard to fix. It only gets shorter and sharper. The underside needs to be filed as well, and you must file here. The directions are all from top to bottom. Okay, let's now check whether the two sides are symmetrical, and look up the customer's finger to see if the curves are even on both sides. Let's take the steel pusher and push it up around the edge, so we can push out the old skins. If the old skins are pushed out, you will feel that the surface is very smooth during the pushing process. But if you feel hard to push, it means that the old skins has not been cleaned, and you have to slowly and gently keep pushing. The edge on the side can slightly do a circle, so that the dry skins can be removed better. Then we can check out the result. If there is old dead skin sticks on the steel pusher, you can wipe it clean with a paper towel, and then gently and repeatedly keep pushing to assure all dead skins are gone. Slowly and gently push. Make sure the entire nail surface feels smooth, which means that the dead skins have all been removed. Next, we can take a wet paper towel to cover our thumb. Clean the surface. Remove the old dead skins that have just been pushed out, and wipe it repeatedly. Next, take out the cuticle nippers and gently trim the edge. Use the front end of the oblique mouth. Press the hand gently and cut it bit by bit around the edge. Cut lightly and go back lightly. Do not pull the nails of the customer. If there is any dry skin, remove it. Cuticle nippers must be closely attached to the nail surface and gently cut along the edge of the finger. Gently, little by little. Check again and again. The cuticle nippers must be flat on the surface of the nail. Wipe and check while doing. Bring it back gently and check carefully. See if all is completely removed. After that, pick up the steel pusher for final confirmation to see if the old dead skins have been completely removed. And the dry skin on the cuticle should be confirmed again. Remember to clean the nippers while doing it. That's all for exfoliating the dry dead skins. The next step is to drill off the dead skins on the sides. Use the V-shaped steel pusher, pushing from the top to the bottom. If it is pushed up from another angle, the pressure will be hard to control, which will cause the customer's hand to be injured. So it has to be pushed from the top to bottom. This is how we use the V-shaped steel pusher. The other one is how to use the nail drill. First, install the drill bit. Use 75-degree alcohol to sanitize it. And then take a little water. Lightly dip the bit with a little water. If you would like to work on the left side, the middle and back part on the bit will be used. If you use the front end on this side, the back part will scratch the customer's nail. Gently drill from top to bottom. And the end of the drill bit should not go over the side. Otherwise, it will damage the nail. Repeat gently. If you want to drill the dead skin off on the right side with the nail drill, use the front part of the grinding head, which is different from the left side. The left and right sides should use different parts of the drill bit. Be gentle. The nail drill can go very fast, so students should not make the speed too fast when using it. Slowly drill from top to bottom and repeat this step until done. The fingertips can be lifted up for drilling using the tip of the drill bit. Drill accordingly following the nail shape. I'm only dipping the bit in clean water to prevent the machine from being too dry or overheating. When using the nail drill, remember not to stay in the same place for too long. Just do 2 or 3 strokes at one time, otherwise it will feel hot and uncomfortable on the customer's fingers. Turn off the nail drill. Wipe it with a wet paper towel. And use our hands to feel it. And repeat the same steps to fix the imperfect parts. Pay great attention to the edges when using the nail drill. Okay, it is almost done. I will slightly drill the other parts on the hands too. Check carefully if the shape needs to be adjusted. I make slight adjustments until it looks fine. If you want the basic maintenance to be done well, and you must check back and forth repeatedly until it is clean and beautiful. Next, we are using a buffer. Set the nails to a straight center point, and from the middle of the center point, push from top to bottom, and follow the arc. You can see the range here. And slowly move up. Near the edge should be pulled up a bit. The arc of the buffer is close to the edge of the finger. Be gentle. It can be clearly seen that what I just did was the left half, and now I'm going to do the right half. From top to bottom, from the center of the nail. It must be from top to bottom. The cuticle parts must be pressed down to edge, so that the customer's finger won't be grinded. Pay attention to the edges. The fingertips are the same, from top to bottom. After the buffer, pick up the polish stick, the green side first. The polish stick can be brought back and forth. It is to polish the nails after the buffer. It makes the nail surface smoother. Throw it back and forth on the surface of the nail, and the sides as well. Then turn to the white side. Gently repeat the same action. Finally, the cuticle oil should be applied. And gently rubbed into the skin. Then the basic hand spa is done. Next, we will learn about deep spa. Deep spa is doing the previous basic maintenance without applying the cuticle oil. Mix a little distilled water or clean water with an exfoliating gel and apply it evenly on the hands, rubbing and massaging it until all the dead skins are rubbed off. After the dead skins are completely removed, wipe the exfoliated area with a warm towel. Then prepare the liquid mask. Apply it evenly on the hands and remove it after 15 minutes. And then apply moisturizing products on the hands. If the customer wants to do a deep hand care, continue the basic spa. First, put a towel on the tabletop. Put the customer's hands on the tabletop. Take the hand exfoliating gel and dip a little distilled water to mix evenly. And apply the gel to the client's hand. Massage it. And pay attention to the fingertips and the edges. As we keep on rubbing, the dead skin will be slowly brought out. You can turn the customer's hand over to do a light massage on the palm to relax the hand. Next, wash the dead skin remaining on the customer's hands with the proper amount of water. If the customer has a lot of dead skins, the water will need to be changed. Press gently with your thumb. Then take a clean towel to wipe the customer's hand. And then place the customer's hand on the towel. Prepare the liquid mask. When preparing the mask, the water should be added gradually. Don't make it too watery. The liquid will be dripping everywhere. After the mask is prepared, gently apply on the customer's hand. Make sure it covers all the spots. After applying the mask evenly, wait 10 to 15 minutes. When the mask is dry, Gently remove the mask from the customer's hand. Remove it from the bottom to the top. At this time, you can ask the customer to feel the skin with their other hand, so they can see the difference between basic spa and deep spa. Then use a hot towel to remove the remaining mask on the hand. After removal, take some hand moisturizing product and apply it evenly on the hand. And wait for a minute or two until the lotion is fully absorbed. This is the lesson for today. Thank you.